welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on another team from the MAC, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Blue Hens will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Broncos offense will get first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll try to run for it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming out.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Broncos have moved it inside the 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Brooks. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Blue Hens offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Gets away from one. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores in the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on 3rd down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air. It's Lowry. He's got him. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick completion on the out route. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It's complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Michigan. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Well, listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Makes the quick grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Catch in the middle, it's Leary. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got a man. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice game. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. The play action fake. The throw to the outside is complete. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Right on the money. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Oh, and the attempt is no good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Snags it quickly on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. There he goes! A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Keeps it on the draw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Blue Hens are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The give on the inside.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's LeBoy. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
That play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 30. Finds some room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over Ole Miss.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fakes to grab.
We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's caught. It's Patterson. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Makes the grab. It's Leary. What a cut. Now he's loose. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. To throw. It's Lowry. Pressure coming. He's got it wrapped up.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's the pressure.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Third and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack. You get the rock.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Under fire. On a little time, lets it go. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Oh, it's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a great job by the defender that time, locating the ball on the ground and hopping on it for a fumble recovery. And guys, that's the second straight game this guy has had a fumble recovery. Had one their last time out, and he's got another one here.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off play action on first down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Blue Hens want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Looking deep. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not there. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Williams.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Lowry. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. He's got it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Looking for room. It's Silver. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They go right back to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last two plays. Let's see if they go up top on third, and he lobs one high down the left side. And it's caught at the 10.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
From the gun, bringing the heat. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. It's caught. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Broncos, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Finds his tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Offense in the hurry-up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Back to pass, it's Lowry. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover zero. When I play cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. From the gun, running back on the move. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards and they'll move the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up a guy up top for the offense. Really nice job setting up that shot play to get an explosive one through the air.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pulls it in. It's Leary. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Wants to throw. It's Lowry. That's caught. It's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Motion from the back. Finding an escape route. It's a seam wide open. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Hauls it in. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
First down for the offense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Snagged in the middle. It's Leary. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Western Michigan.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge of ending this long losing streak.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They're facing a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Williams. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Broncos come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Swings it out to the flat. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll pull it on the read. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking to pass. It's Lowry. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They go to the ground. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Blue Hens in the hurry-up.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. They'll run the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Quarterback moving. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate.
It's a turnover on that.
Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Now he's going to break the pocket. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.